Good morning. Here's our book today. Twas the Night Before Thanksgiving. Story and pictures by Dav Pilkey. Have we heard his name before? Yes, we have. He wrote the book, The Halloweener. All right, so let's go ahead and get this story started. 'Twas the night before Thanksgiving. All right, here we go. 'Twas the day before Thanksgiving, and all through the trees the fall leaves were spinning aloft in the breeze. 8 children had boarded their school bus with grins, in hopes the field trip soon would begin. They sang as they rode through autumn terrains, while visions of drumsticks danced in their brains. Over rivers, through trees with winding and weaves, their school bus sailed on through the new fallen leaves. When out of the road there rose such a clatter, they threw down their windows to see what was the matter. When what to their wondering eyes should they see but a miniature farm and 8 tiny turkeys, and a little old man so lively and rugged they knew in a moment it was Farmer Mac Nugget. He was dressed all in denim from his head to his toe, with a pinch of polyester and a dash of Velcro. And in a twinkling they heard in the straw the prancing and pawing of each little claw. More rapid than chickens, his cockerels they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Ollie, now Stanley, now Larry and Moe, on Wally, on Beaver, on Shemp and Groucho. The turkeys were chunky with smiley beaked faces, and they greeted the children with downy embraces. So out through the barnyard they ran and they flew, and they gobbled and giggled as friends sometimes do. So it looks like they're having fun, huh? So do you think this story is fiction or true? Fiction or nonfiction? Remember, fiction is pretend, nonfiction is true. Fiction. This is a pretend story. Then somebody spotted an axe by the door and asked Farmer Nugget what it was for. What do you guys think the axe is for?
Wood. Turkey.
Turkeys and wood. With a blink of his eye and a twist of his head, the old farmer told a grim tale of dread. Tonight, said Mac Nugget, those feathery beasts will be chopped up and roasted for Thanksgiving feasts. Uh-oh. They look happy or sad?
Sad.
The children stood still as tears filled their eyes. Then they clamored aloud in a chorus of cries. Oh dear, cried Mac Nugget, now what shall I do? So he dashed to the well, and the teacher went too. And they fetched some water fresh from the ground in hopes that a swig might calm everyone down. And when they returned to quite the matter, the children were calmer and mysteriously fatter. The boys and girls drank up their drinks in the hay, then thanked old McNugget and waddled away. Where are the turkeys? In their shirts. What was the kids' plan? To hide them, sneak them away, huh? And they limped to the school bus, all huffing and puffing. It's not easy to walk with hot turkey stuffing. And then as the school bus drove off into sight, McNugget looked around, not a turkey in sight. 'Twas the night before Thanksgiving, and the stars up above shone down on a school bus, abounding with love. And the very next evening, 8 families were blessed with 8 fluffy Thanksgiving turkeys as guests. They feasted on veggies with jelly and toast, and everyone was thankful the turkeys were most. So each one gave thanks for love and for living, and they all had a wonderful, happy Thanksgiving. So was that a nice storybook ending? Now, let's say this was a nonfiction. Okay, and this is true. Would that be a nice ending?
No.
Would that be a nice ending for the farmer? What's the farmer's job? To grow turkeys and to butcher them and then to sell them for money, right? Because he spent a lot of money feeding those turkeys and getting them ready for Thanksgiving. So it's not quite fair for the turkey, or for the farmer. The farmer really, his job was to make sure that people got fed on Thanksgiving. So it's a nice storybook ending, but not quite fair for the turkey, huh? The farmer. So, there's our story.